It is this fear that the people within the party, within the primary system, will have about voting for a woman, because every time we voted for a woman, we've lost so far. And I think that that's a natural fear because we just want to win. So there's a lot of people that are like, you know what? Like, let's go find the safest white boy we can find. I mean, I'm just saying.
Those are the callers that we're hearing. We're hearing people.
No, for real.
A white man's got to do it. We're getting those callers.
For real. And to be clear, when we talk about them, I can tell you that there is one specific candidate. I had a donor on the phones with me telling.
You just can't make this up. Then again, we knew it was coming. You know, we knew it was coming, y'all. White boy, the white man, the white tears, white supremacy, white people in government. You know, it's always the race card.
Telling me that all the donors are lining up behind that candidate. So I can tell, and I can tell you, it's not a black person nor woman. Okay, so like it is, they have, quote unquote, they have chosen. And when I
would say our country should be more fearful of white men across our country, because they are actually causing most of the deaths within this country.
You just can't. Yeah, you just can't make this up, man. You just can't. I tell you, you just can't make it up. Yeah, but these ladies have received the removal notice letter. They want them out. Yeah. Attacking white people, attacking white voters. Yeah, y'all pissing people off. Y'all furthering the wrong feathers. Oh, this is gonna be good. Watch how he responds. Look at Jane.
Lady, why don't you just get out the Democratic Party? Honestly, start your own movement. All right, let's do the simple math. And probably 69%, I don't know, we could call Jim Gerstein or Jeff Garrett. Roughly 69% of the people going to vote in November, maybe more. Let's do 70 for just round math, are going to be white. Of that, 48%, maybe a little more, are going to be male. So that's roughly, let's just call it 33 1/3% of the entire election. Well, let's just run against them because that's so goddamn smart.
Oh boy, I told y'all these liberals, these liberal women. I'm telling you, they want to play. You want to play the race card. I promise you, it won't get you very far. Promise you. Let's jump in.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey. Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill our citizens. We will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Yeah, buddy, he just can't make this up. And look who stays in the headlines and breaks the internet and pisses more people off. And now Democrats are pissed off once again. Operatives, strategists, you know, they want these people out, man. You know, they're getting tired of this insane rhetoric. They're getting tired of they're starting to figure out why they lost. They're starting to figure out why the party isn't recognizable anymore. Some are starting to figure out. You know, a lot of strategists are coming out, you know, saying it might not be the best idea to keep sending this lady out here. Miss Jasmine Crockett and Ilhan Omar's, you know. Yeah. But hey, you know, here we are, man. Here we are, you know. Look.
And it's the liberals, and it's like they try to act like, oh, political violence.
This is why.
It's the Democrats and it's the liberals, and it's like actually, I mean, I'm not gonna say that like a left-leaning person cannot be violent, because that would be like crazy to say that somebody can't be. But baby, y'all got the white supremacists galore, okay? Like all of them. You got the Proud Boys. You got the neo-Nazis. You have people that literally should be classified as domestic terrorists, because a lot of times that is what they are doing. They are engaging in domestic terrorism. And guess what? They all align with your side.
Yeah.
Including the KKK. So like, I mean, this is who aligns with that. So like inherently in like who you are, y'all are violent. Like
Right.
y'all, and most of your violence has to do with people that's got a little bit of melanin. But nevertheless, like y'all are a violent group of, like, you attract violent actors. And like, I'm sorry, I know they tried to make Black Lives Matter out to be the most violent. What about Black Lives Matter? No. So that's the thing. Like, they try to pretend like that.
Yeah. It just gets worse and worse and worse, man. You know, I'm telling you. It just gets worse. You know? Yeah, they done pissed off James Garvey. You know, I'm telling you. They want these people, you know, especially what Ilhan Omar said. You know, the most feared, the ones we should fear the most is white people. White men. You know? But this is how he responded. They want. I'm telling you, it's getting worse and worse day by day.
Lady, why don't you just get out the Democratic Party? Honestly.
Hey, if you're new here, join the family. Hit that subscribe button. I know I didn't start off my intro like I always started off. You know, but I hope everybody that is tuned in right now that you're blessed, well, and healthy. I love you. God bless you all and your families, man. Hope you had an amazing weekend. You'll probably see this video close to Monday, and that you just had an amazing Mother's Day. Shout out and love to all of our beautiful mothers out there. I love you. But man, you know, you just can't make this up, man. Let's rewind that back real quick.
Lady, why don't you just get out the Democratic Party? Honestly, start your own movement. All right, let's do the simple math. And probably 69%, I don't know, we could call Jim Gerstein or Jeff Garrett. Roughly 69% of the people going to vote in November, maybe more. Let's do 70 for just round math, are going to be white. Of that, 48%, maybe a little more, are going to be male. So that's roughly, let's just call it 33 1/3% of the entire election. Well, let's just run against them because that's so goddamn smart. All right. So now we're going to have a campaign by the progressive left against white men who vote about a third of everybody that votes in an election. Why don't you, lady, start your own party? And then when it's over, if you want to caucus with the Democrats, fine. We agree with a lot of things that you do, but we don't believe we ought to be running against white men. In fact, we don't think we ought to be running against any gender, any ethnic group, any race, any religion, or anything else. God damn, these people are just helpless. They cannot be helped. There's nothing you can do to help them. They don't want to be helped. And if they had any guts, they'd start their own goddamn political party and get out of ours.
Woo! There it is, y'all. And again, this is a response to Jasmine Crockett, the Ilhan Omars. And what really set James off was this right here. We'll show you what really set James off. Well, this is what really set him off right here. We'll play the full thing right here. Look. The brother lover. The brother lover.
I would say our country should be more fearful of white men across our country because they are actually causing most of the deaths within this country. We should be profiling, monitoring, and creating policies to fight the radicalization of white men.
Man, go back. This is a foreign agent. Go back to Somalia. Go get this lady. I'm telling you, man. People need to be walked out, expelled, removed, handcuffs. Handcuffs, man. You know, you just can't make this up. Oh, this is good. What is it? Oh, that's good. That's real good. You know.
Rhetoric.
Oh, this is beautiful. Check this out.
Congresswoman, real quick, will you apologize for your racist rhetoric inferring that white men should be put on a terror watch list just solely of the basis of their color of their skin?
Yeah, when you confront them, they all run away.
You don't want to apologize for your racist rhetoric, Congresswoman? Calling for white men to be profiled? Do you truly think white men are the greatest terror threat facing America?
Can't make that up, man. Can't make it up, you know. But I'm here to protect the interests of Somalia from within the U.S. system. How is she allowed to serve?
Agreement.
Ugh. I tell you, man, you just can't make it up. You know? You just can't make this up. The Democrat strategist James demands that Ilhan Omar leave the Democrat Party. The left is turning on their own. The left is turning on their own, man. Beautiful report, man. A lot of people on the left are not calling out why, you know, they lost to President Trump. Why, you know, we need to change. You know, we need to reverse on these 90-10 issues. You know, we need to stop being so woke. You know, we need to forget about ethics groups, our sexuality, what we do in our bedroom, the color of our skin. We got to change this thing around. People are coming out live on TV and admitting this. We just did a video on Chris Cuomo, you know, and he really got pissed off how they attacked Senator John Fetterman, you know, and what he's going through right now, well, with the left and his own staff and people. I tell you, where was that years ago? You seen who was running the country 4 years ago? We didn't know who was running the country. Talk about decline. Talk about health decline. You know, it's just a disgrace. And you look up this lady, and every clip she's in, it's nothing but, oh, I'm a black woman, and I'll show you that I'm black. Ooh, and white people bad. White Trump, the white supremacist, white boy tears. You know, the whole ghetto, loud, ignorant scam. You know, I tell you, it's a disgrace. And I don't even want to play these clips again, man. I'm sick of this crap, man. I really am. She make us look bad, man. They make us, my people make us look bad, man. Not as a collective, not every black person, man. But again, I grew up with people like this. I grew up with family. I got family members like this, man. People that play the race card. I can't get up on time. I can't get on. I get fired from my job. It's the white man's fault. I can't lose weight. It's the white man's fault. Oh, my car won't start. It's the white man's fault. You know, everything's the white man's fault. Pathetic, man. We live around some pathetic individuals, man. You know, and we get the history. We get, you know, this happened, this happened, this happened. But it's 2025, man. We got to do better. But this is why Democrats are in this predicament. This is why.
Party within the primary system will have about voting for a woman, because every time we voted for a woman, we've lost so far. And I think that that's a natural fear, because we just want to win. So there's a lot of people that are like, you know what? Like, let's go find the safest white boy we can find. I mean,
let's talk about the lady was not qualified. If she was qualified, if she could actually get up there, you know, she was had great policy, had great, you know, could give us a great speech, no word salad, could actually read the teleprompter. Not give us a word salad. Today has been tomorrow of dreams and ambitions, and repeat herself from the previous interview. Didn't win and get all her paid off celebrity buddies. Couldn't even get Beyonce to sing. And Oprah won't even pick up the phone anymore. They called Oprah. It goes straight to, they say, can we speak to Oprah? Oh, she's not in. The assistant got to pick up the phone. They can't get Oprah on the phone. A disgrace. Yeah. Got up live on the show with the ladies, them witches, the cackling hens on the spew. Not the view, the spew. They said, ma'am, what would you do different than Joe Biden? Oh, nothing. We done such a great job. And then y'all losing a landslide. It's racism, misogyny, sexism. Oh no, she wasn't qualified. DEI didn't earn it. And we see why Joe picked her. You know, but they get on here, cry, they play victim, make excuses. They cry the race card. I mean, it's a disgrace, man. These people are pathetic, especially this woman here.
And I'm just saying.
Those are the callers that we're hearing. We're hearing people.
No, for real.
A white man's got to do it. They're getting those callers.
For real. And to be clear, when we talk about them, I can tell you that there is one specific candidate. I had a donor on the phones with me telling me that all the donors are lining up behind that candidate. So I can tell, and I can tell you it's not a black person nor woman, okay? So like it is, they have, quote unquote, they have chosen, and when I say they, it's the same donors that most likely had their opinions about Joe Biden and move. So like that would be the they that I would talk about. Here's what I want people to understand is I do absolutely agree with Malcolm when he talks about not ceding your power. At the end of the day, don't give up your power. People fail to recognize how unique Trump is. They continue to say, well, we lost. Well, they both lost to Trump. Trump, who is a misogynist. Trump, who is going to ramp up the misogynist in the first place, because that's what he does. He is disrespectful. Like right now, he still doesn't know how to deal with me, because if you punch me, I'm punching back, okay? So like, here's the deal. Now, I know he think he running again. But that ain't happening. I don't care what all is going on in the...
You see how they lie? The fear-mongering, the lies. Trump has just come out and said, I plan on having a great 4 years. We got to pull up the clip that just took place a couple days ago that broke the internet. He says, you know, it's we just been trolling liberals and Democrats. We raised their blood pressure up, you know. When we even made Trump 2028 hats, but no, I'm not looking forward to that. You know, I know it doesn't work that way. I'm just looking to have a great 4 years. That's it. And we'll pass it off. We'll pass the torch off. He said, we're going to pass it off, hopefully to another great Republican. Y'all seen it. But this is why I'm telling you, it all comes out, man. So who these people really are, and their scam talking points and rhetoric, propaganda, fear mongering, lies, can't tell the truth. When Trump has came out and said, and I know a lot of us all want Trump to for another term. You know, I'm with y'all, man. I'm with you. I got a Trump 2028 hat sitting right here. I'm with you. Yeah, shout out to Beth. Is Beth tuned in today? Love to Beth, man. Oh, you guys have sent me some amazing gifts. I received some amazing gifts from you guys, man.
This country, and I don't care how many things we won't say we are absolutely gonna do. I am telling y'all with all confidence, he is not running for a third term. That is not a thing.
People are just tired of hearing this lady, man. I tell you. But keep sending her out there. It gets worse and worse and worse for Democrats, man. Worse and worse and worse, you know.
Sit there and take this vote and not even blink is because so many of them sit in privilege. When I look across that aisle, I don't know. I think we have one person that may have a little bit of melanin. For the most part.
Why is it always, every single clip you look on the internet, it's always something about skin color. That's it. That's it. That is it. Every video is just skin color. Ma'am, do you have anything else to talk about? You know? She reminds us of that lady, Sunny Holston, all sitting on the spew. Every single thing has to be related back to skin color. You could talk about any subject, anything. Something has to be about black people, white people, something, just something. White, black, black. I mean, people are sick of this crap, man. And I'm advocating for this lady to be removed, expelled, replaced. I'm advocating for it. But let me know what y'all think of this, man. I love y'all. Hope y'all have an amazing start to your week. God bless you all and your family. And I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace and love, you guys.